So this Sunday is WWE SummerSlam, and tonight was the last build excitement for Monday Night Raw's side of SummerSlam. Did Monday Night Raw do good, or did it make it all go straight down? This is your Monday Night Raw review, guys, for August the 14th, 2017, the go home show for WWE SummerSlam. Let's talk. What is going on, guys? Wrestling with Gage here. This is once again Monday Night Raw review, once again for August the 14th, 2017, guys. Tonight, Monday Night Raw was live in Boston, Massachusetts. So yeah, this is the final Raw before the biggest event of the SummerSlam this Sunday. Yeah, so did Monday Night Raw give us enough to watch? Get us hyped for SummerSlam. Get us excited and get us into the match, or did they just say, "Oh, screw it, these people, who cares?" We'll talk about that later in the review. So tonight, WWE Raw opens up with a video package, the recent feud with Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. So they showed a video package with Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and the Raw Tag Team Champions Sheamus and Cesaro. Then they say, "Welcome everyone to Monday Night Raw." Dean Ambrose walks out, says, "Cut his music." He knows everybody is asking what's up with Seth Rollins after last week. Ambrose calls out Rollins out to the ring, and here comes another pop. So another pop for Seth Rollins to burn it down, the epicness of a song, talking about how you're playing mind games. He's like, "Last week, I put my fist out, you didn't do it." And Ambrose offers his fist again, and Rollins stares down Ambrose as Rollins puts his fist out. Rollins puts his fist out, and then Ambrose doesn't do it, and then Ambrose puts his fist, and then Seth Rollins will do it, and then both these guys just start attacking each other, fighting, just start attacking each other, fighting outside the ring, both knocking each other out, and then Sheamus and Cesaro come out there, music hits, and just start attacking Ambrose down, and then double teaming Rollins, sending him into the barricade, and then they start taking down Ambrose, and Seth Rollins. So tag team champions are standing tall, and then Dean gets back in the ring, starts helping out Rollins back and forth, throwing Sheamus out of the ring, and then throwing Cesaro out of the ring, and then both of them look at each other. Here's fist bump, and then Rollins does it too. So guys, we have Ambrose and Seth Rollins on the same page, both doing the shield fist, and then here comes Kurt Angle and saying that at SummerSlam, the Sheamus and Cesaro take on Ambrose and Seth Rollins for the Monday Night Raw Tag Team titles. I thought this was great, getting this match. I can't wait for it. It is going to be awesome after seeing the Seth Rollins and Ambrose the fist bump, and getting them two back together from the Shield. Like I said, I can't wait for this matchup. It's gonna be pretty cool. So we'll see what happens. Tonight at SummerSlam, the Fatal 4-Ways, the Fatal 4-Way Universal Championship will be in the same ring tonight. So that'd be cool. So it's now time for Nia Jax to take on Nia Jax takes on Sasha Banks to see who will take on the women's champion at SummerSlam. Now going into these matches, here's what I don't like about the WWE. What they should have done was, as you know, we had those triple threat matches last week. which were really just no reason at all because we already knew this was going to happen, and we already know Sasha Banks is going to go on to SummerSlam. But what they should have done is have Nia Jax, Sasha Banks, and Alicia Fox in the match. So, and then in the other have Mickey James, Dana Brooke, and Emma, and then we could have had either Emma and Sasha Banks right now in this match, which would have been better. That's what I'm just saying that. But yeah, Sasha Banks wins the match, making her tap out to her submission move, the Banks statement, and Sasha Banks goes on to take on um, Alexa Bliss at the SummerSlam pay per view. Um, Kurt Angle is backstage. He's excited about the tremendous SummerSlam will be, which he calls the Hardy Boys. He mentions how they won't be able to wrestle the Revival at SummerSlam because of what happened with Scott Dawson or Dash Wilder. I don't know which member it was, but yeah, one of them got hurt. The Miztourage walks into the room, interrupts Kurt Angle, and he says he isn't happy about what happened last week with Brock Lesnar. If you guys didn't see last Monday Night Raw, go look it up. Brock Lesnar just whooped, just destroyed Miz TV. And then Miz wants to fight Jason Jordan, which is going to be made tonight. And then a referee walks in and tells Kurt Angle that there was a problem with Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt. And Angle hurries off, and then they go back to commercial. We come back from commercial, back from the break. They see Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt brawling backstage. Officials are trying to break it up. Kurt Angle appears to tell them to save it for SummerSlam. Balor doesn't want to wait. Angle tells him SummerSlam is coming early. If you don't want to wait, the match will happen tonight. Now here's, I don't know, what do you see? This is, I don't okay. I'll talk about it when it gets here. I'll talk to you when the match happens. And then we go back to Elias Sampson, or Elias now, sitting down, does his guitar. Now, I'm one of the fans. I actually enjoy Elias Sampson. I know a lot of you don't enjoy Elias Sampson, or Elias. I don't even know why they call him Elias. What is so bad with Elias Sampson? Elias, but I really enjoy him. And so he's singing a song and then gets interrupted by R-Truth. Now I'm like, what the crap is R-Truth doing out here? What a waste. So he comes out there, and then Elias Sampson just attacks him out of nowhere. So I don't know was there going to be a match between these two, or I don't know what was happening. And then Elias Sampson hits him with I don't know what the move was called. Really. Is there? Oh, drift away. So, well, whatever. Elias Sampson just hits him and then just leaves the ring. So, yeah. Don't know what they're doing there with R-Truth, but they're doing something. Once again, still to come tonight, the SummerSlam main event. Participants will be in the ring. And then we see a shark cage hanging from the ring. Big Cass will be next. So there is a shark cage coming down from the top of the building as it makes its way down to the ring. Big Cass comes out to the ring with the song. They kind of fixed it, I guess. I guess they fixed it like a few weeks ago, I believe. But yeah, so Big Cass comes down the ring. Cass starts talking about SummerSlam. He's like, this Sunday at SummerSlam, and then the fans just boo. He tries again, but the boos continue. Cass tries again, and now You Suck chants start up, and Big Cass keeps trying to talk, but the heat continues. So he was like, this Sunday at boo, this Sunday at boo. He couldn't talk. It was pretty funny. Cass mentions Sunday's match with Big Show next, and why Show is suddenly friends with Enzo Amore. Cass says Enzo needs someone to stand up for him in the backstage when he pisses people off, which seems to be every day now. There's a lot of stuff, like rumors and stuff about what's really happening backstage, about how Enzo and that's why they broke Enzo and Cass up, just because of what Enzo did. Don't know really what's going on there. And Cass says Show needs Enzo to stay relevant in WWE. That is very true. Cass says Show knows he can't beat Big Cass without Enzo's help. This is why Enzo will be locked in a shark cage on Sunday. Cass says Enzo can run his mouth all he wants, but he won't get involved. But he will have to beat. I can't speak. But he will have the best seat in the house to watch Big Show get destroyed. Cass says he's gonna prove to show the locker room, and everybody around the world that he is the best big man in the game today. Cass says all Enzo can do is sit there and watch. The music interrupts, and out comes Enzo Amore, introducing himself and starts cracking jokes at Big Cass. And then here comes Big Show walking out to the ring. Cass puts the shark cage between the Big Show and shows, walks. Enzo actually gets on the apron. Big Cass hits with a big boot. And then Big Show starts attacking Big Cass. And now nowhere, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows actually come in there and start attacking Big Show. Big Show actually fights back, knocks down both members of the club, and knocks down Big Cass, and then starts attacking Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson again, going for a double choke slam. Big Cass hits with the big boot. And then they grab, Big Show grabs, they put a belt around the wrist to pull Big Show into the shark cage, and then they they slam the door on his wrist. And then Big Cass jumps and lands on his his right wrist, so making Big Show hurt. So Big Cass stands tall and leaves with this music going on. So what do I think about this match? I'm not really excited for this, to be honest. Big Cass and Big Show, but we'll see what happens at SummerSlam between these two. This will be a match where I probably won't watch it at all. We come back to see the WWE Cruiserweight title match. We have Akira Tozawa taking on Neville for the Cruiserweight Championship. Akira Tozawa comes out with Titus O'Neil, and here comes the champion Neville, getting their introductions by Ramon. And so here we go. The match is on. The match was it was all right. I thought it was okay. Really surprising what they were doing. It was back and forth between Neville and Tozawa. Once again, Tozawa hits his finishing move for the third time. The big senton powerbomb once again, and gets the cover. 1, 2, 3, and that is it, guys. Akira Tozawa is your new WWE Cruiserweight Champion. Yes. Here's the question. This is what I'm wondering. Maybe you guys are wondering the same thing as well, like I am, because you probably will be. So is this Cruiserweight match taken off SummerSlam? Is that like they're like, oh wait a minute, we got Vince, we have a problem. We have like so many matches on SummerSlam. We need to like take some off. Yeah, why don't you take off that Big Show and Big Cass? No, I want Big Cass. Is that what Vince is doing backstage right now? This match is going to be taken off, or they're just going to have a rematch or not. Like, Akira Tozawa wins the match. I'm fine with it. I'm glad we're having a new champion. I'm kind of getting tired of Neville, which, I mean, I like Neville, but his title reign, I'm just getting tired of it. So it's good to see another Cruiserweight champion. We go back and forth looking at Sasha Banks' defeat when she became, or defeated Nia Jax. Mickie James and Emma are backstage. Emma is looking at social media and isn't happy about everybody talking about Sasha Banks. She goes on about how other people can get their opportunities, bringing her up. Hashtag give Emma a chance. A chance. Mickie reminds Emma that she tapped out last week and she didn't get screwed over. Mickie tells Emma to put her phone down, quit complaining on social media, and step in the ring with a 6-time women's champion tonight. Emma accepts and walks off. Like I said at the beginning, in the triple threat matches last week, should have had at least Emma take on Sasha Banks tonight to give Emma a chance. And yes, use the hashtag give Emma a chance. We head on to Finn Balor taking on Bray Wyatt. So this is where I don't even know. Seriously, I don't even know. Like, what is going on? So we're supposed to have Finn Balor and Bray Wyatt a big chance, a big money match. Well, I don't know about big money, but a big fun match to see at SummerSlam, which I was waiting for. And they do it here tonight on Monday Night Raw. So there's, I see the good and I see the bad of this. Basically the whole match went back and forth. Wyatt actually picks for the win here tonight, and so Bray Wyatt wins, and so I was really shocked because I was like, okay, they're gonna at least like fight for a few minutes and then get like a chair or something, like hit me Bray, hit me, or Finn, But no. We actually get Bray Wyatt hitting Sister Abigail on Finn Balor, which is weird, and letting him get the win. And the next thing you know, the screen just goes black, and then you just see Finn Balor in the turnbuckle just like this, and Bray Wyatt has a bucket of just like this red, liquidy, stuff, and just spills it on him, and then Finn Balor's covered up in this red goo thing, and then Bray Wyatt leaves. So I was like, okay. And we head back to commercial, and we come back from commercial break, and then we see Finn Balor talking to one of the WWE ring announcer or people, backstage people, and says Bray Wyatt might have his demons. Well, guess what? I got my demons, and I asked Shane McMahon. I asked Kurt Angle for a rematch at SummerSlam, and I'm bringing the demon. So the crowd gets all excited, and so officially it's going to be Demon Balor and Bray Wyatt at WWE SummerSlam. The crowd chanting, and the commentator's like, uh-oh. Does that mean what I think it means? So here's the thing, though. I really thought we were already going to get Demon Balor at SummerSlam. That's what I was thinking, like all through this build. I really thought we were going to get Demon Balor. I guess what WWE or some people were thinking, we were just going to get just Finn Balor, which I wasn't really thinking about that because but we already got this match, and hopefully the one at SummerSlam is going to be a little bit better. But it's whatever. I'm fine with it. I can't wait to at least we're getting Demon Balor, so that's good. So Demon Balor versus Bray Wyatt. We head on to Mickie James taking on Emma, as we told you earlier tonight. They were having a match, and the match was not really that good. Mickie James wins. That's all you guys need to know. All right, Mickie James actually wins the match. So Mickie James wins. We head back. The Miz is going to go one-on-one with Jason Jordan, as you know, at the beginning of the show. We're talking about the Miz going to take on Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan actually hits a few moves, going for his finishing move, and then the Miztourage gets into the ring, and then the Hardy Boys run out to help Jason Jordan off. So we come back, and it's a 6-man tag. The Hardys and Jason Jordan take on the Miztourage. Match went back and forth as the heels and the faces. It happens with Bo Dallas getting hit with every single move. A big suplex to Bo Dallas. Matt hits the twist of fate on Bo. And then Jeff goes to the top rope, hits the Swanton Bomb for the pin. 1, 2, 3. And Jason Jordan and the Hardy Boys win the match. And we head back to the announcers, and the announcers confirm that it will be Demon Balor taking on Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam. We go back to commercial break. Actually, no, wait a minute. Back to the break. Akira Tozawa WWE Cruiserweight title celebration is announced for 205. It's also confirmed that Neville will get his rematch at SummerSlam. I did not see that part on Raw. So we are going to get a rematch at SummerSlam. You're probably, when you're seeing this and you're like, wait a minute, he doesn't know they're getting a rematch? They are getting a rematch. We go to the ring. Raw General Manager Kurt Angle is out of a bunch of security. Who's outside the ring. Angle starts to talk about the face. Before introducing the WWE Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar. Lesnar marches out with Paul Heyman, making his way out to the ring. Once again, Brock Lesnar shows up for another Monday Night Raw. I think this is like 4 or 3 in a row, which is good for Lesnar. WWE and their Raw General Manager Heyman says the Fatal 4-Way on the Sunday is a prison fight. Heyman isn't worried about the security at ringside. He says Lesnar's bad mood is justified. He says WWE is composing against Brock Lesnar because Lesnar has decided to listen to the other things outside WWE, referencing to a UFC return. Paul Heyman talks about how nobody is going to win, how Samoa Joe is going to lose, how Braun Strowman is going to lose, and how Roman Reigns is going to lose. Sorry if you guys hear that background noise. I don't know what's going on. So my sister just opened the door. Samoa Joe's music hits. Joe comes out the ring, and Joe says, "I don't fear the beard. No, I don't fear Brock Lesnar." Braun Strowman music comes out. Braun declares that he's the last man standing. In case we didn't know, Braun says, "Ask Roman Reigns." Samoa Joe's like, "Hey, Braun, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be the last man standing." And Roman Reigns walks down to the ring, walking down fast, gets in the ring, and it just spears Samoa Joe out of his pants. And then Braun Strowman swoops him up for the big running power slam and just kicks him out of the ring. And then Braun Strowman slowly turns around. Him and Brock Lesnar are standing face to face in the ring. The crowd's excited. I'm excited because this is a dream match in the making. This could be a WrestleMania match. They were about to fight, and then the security gets in there. The cliche, trying to get these wrestlers. They can't fight yet. Save it for SummerSlam. The security gets in. The two wrestlers break off the security, punching them everywhere, throwing them off the ring, trying to fight. And then Kurt Angle calls out the Raw roster comes out and tries to separate these two, and it was just a madhouse. But at the end, and they're both like getting pulled apart, and then the Raw is going off the air. And actually, when they're about to go off the air, they were still fighting. Like Lesnar still jumping on Strowman, and Strowman still jumping on Lesnar. It was just a crazy way to end Monday Night Raw for SummerSlam. So the question was, did Monday Night Raw give us enough hype to go to SummerSlam? I thought they did all right. Once again, I'm really excited for this Fatal 4-Way match at SummerSlam for the Universal title. So yeah, that is your Monday Night Raw review, guys, for, once again, August 14th, 2017, guys. Hope you did enjoy. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more Wrestling with Gage. I will be doing a SummerSlam prediction match and a SummerSlam review, guys. Don't forget to check that out. And if you guys, if you like SmackDown Live as well, I do SmackDown Live reviews on Tuesdays as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in the next WWE Raw or SmackDown Live, NXT, Impact Wrestling, whatever review. Peace. Subscribe today.